Since the 50s, the family has been active in the medical world. We've worked with hospitals, we've worked with doctors, we've speeded up wherever we could the work that had to be done.
As we grew, we've decided that we had to reach out into further areas of concern where we could help.
We looked out to see what kind of opportunities could be put into action in the health world.
Well, there's a huge unmet need of research in neurodegenerative diseases. We are dealing with very serious illnesses like Alzheimer's, like Parkinson's, like ALS. These diseases are devastating and they're so common.
People are living into their 70s and their 80s and their 90s, and they're living to have dementia.
It's a terrible disease, it really is. I'm caring for my wife. Her name is Margaret. She is now in a nursing home. I still give her birthday cards and anniversary cards and everything. But I used to stand in the store looking at cards and I'd start to cry. And people would be standing beside me, wondering what's going on.
People are not aware of the extreme tragedy. They don't understand how rapidly these diseases progress.
Because they're so disabling and people live for so many years with these conditions, now it's more relevant than ever for us to make progress.
These diseases have tremendous burden, not just on the individuals, but also economically. The amount of dollars that are spent taking care of patients.
We need to invest now in developing treatments so that we're ready, so that really we can transform the field of treating neurodegenerative diseases.
The purpose of the Weston Brain Institute is that we'll have the ability to bring rapid response, in other words, to meet the difference, the point of difference between basic research and clinical trials. So we'll be able to speed up that process, that gap, that bridge between both.
This funding has actually been transformational. It came at a time when we had started to band together in the Toronto Dementia Research Alliance.
We're geared towards very key areas, and application cycle is very short. So that accelerates hugely what we can do.
There's a sense of urgency and breaking down barriers to research.
The funding affected research here by allowing us to get the best staff possible to be able to do this research.
We have the benefit of having a panel of scientific advisors that are really world-class leaders in the field of research.
The Weston Foundation funding was terrific in starting a new line of research at CAMH. There is a lot of complementarity among these projects, so I think it's going to stimulate a lot of collaboration.
They're all coming together and sharing the information that they have gained through their independent research.
In the past, we had to deliver these therapeutics with invasive intracranial surgeries. Here at SRI, we have the opportunity to use technology such as MRI-guided focused ultrasound to be able finally to deliver the therapeutics to the brain.
This barrier between the blood and the brain tissue that prevents toxins or things that shouldn't go to the brain from going to the brain. This barrier can interfere with how medications get to the brain.
97% of all therapeutic molecules that potentially could have an impact in brain treatments cannot get into the brain. And with what we are developing, we can get all of those molecules into the brain. If and when we get this to work, it will open a completely new era in brain research and brain treatments. Treatments for patients will come very quickly.
We need to take on this formidable adversary. If we have an impact, it will be heard throughout millions of people, not just in Canada, but throughout the world.
We've realized that the brain is the great mystery of the health world. The neuroscience activities that are presenting themselves in Canada are huge. The joy is that we have some really capable people. We think we can move those people in the right direction, and that Canadians will be benefiting enormously as a result of that contribution.